Feel like lucid be my dreams. Said you said he love me, so I'm sure you know the means. It's like I'm living all inside a movie in a dream. Sequels to my life entirely up to me. Slowly suffocating, do you notice how it feels? Baby, can you hold me while I'm running through the field? Like,
I feel like they for sure have some bias in it within it though.
Have to arrest all different types of people. However, what happens when it's a cop's own boss that he has to put in handcuffs?
There's things that we can do to fix this, buddy.
Here are 4 examples of this incredibly rare situation.
4?
Starting with the case of Michael Yarbrough. On June 20th, 2023, a Georgia police officer pulled over a Dodge Charger that was going way over the 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. However, when he walked up to the window, he got a huge surprise.
Really? Yeah.
The man behind the wheel was Chief Deputy of the local PD, Michael Yarbrough, not the person this officer expected to pull over.
Wow.
But in reality, this changes nothing, and the officer asks Yarbrough to give over his license and registration, something he's not pleased with at all.
Guess who I just pulled over? Yarbrough. Yeah, the chief deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped-up Dodge Charger belongs to the sheriff's office. I just clocked this at 96 in a 35.
What was the issue? I mean,
What he said? He said just caught this nigga.
Yeah, the
What
chief
did he?
deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped-up Dodge Charger belongs to the sheriff's office. I just clocked this at 96 in a 35.
Oh, you clocked this shit 96 and a 35.
No reason. He's in an unmarked car. He just got a high horsepower car and decided he wanted to play.
it's your traffic stop. You do what you think you should do. I mean, I'm not telling you one way or the other. You do a 96 and a 35.
Okay. Well, you know I don't care for him, so I'm
96
right.
and a 35.
If body cams weren't around, this stop could have gone a totally different way. But it seems like this officer isn't the biggest fan of Yarbrough and decides to issue him a citation for speeding. For some, handing your boss a $500 fine is a dream come true, and it looks like it's the same way for this officer.
Sir, here's your ID back. This is your copy of the citation. Yeah, if you would sign right here. It's got a court date, time it must appear. Yes, sir. Please slow down. Have a safe day.
In Georgia, speeding tickets are priced based on how much you're exceeding the speed limit. For example, if you're over 24 miles an hour over, you're looking at $500 in fines. However, there's an extra super speeder charge you're liable to if you're going as fast as Yarbrough was. But it looks like this officer decided to mess with his boss even more, as this ticket excluded the extra fee, but instead required him to appear in court. After the incident,
Wow.
Yarbrough was also suspended for 40 hours without pay. However,
That nigga hated that nigga. Word, that nigga hated that nigga. For him to do all that, he hated that nigga. Wow.
that's just a fraction of what Corporal Scott Bertzik was hit with.
He hated that
his
nigga.
car while drunk.
Reached out for my lighter, slammed into his ass. Cool. No, not really.
Not really. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Your car's fucked up.
No, absolutely. With that juice, fucking fixed.
Obviously, Brooke and Scott are familiar with each other, and curiously, Scott holds nothing back when describing exactly how the incident went down. It's clear that Scott is the one at fault here, so before going any further, Brooke decides to call back to the base to ask whether or not it's okay for her to be handling this incident.
This crash, Birdie is SOCOM work it? Okay. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've worked a crash with one of us in it, so. No, he's not on duty. He's in his POV. I just didn't want there to be any, like, conflict of interest type issues. Alright, that was it. I just want to make sure. Yeah, bye.
Wow.
Brooke is given the go-ahead and told that there should be no issues with her handling this case, but that was before she noticed this.
You good?
On his way?
Huh?
Wait on his way?
He's not coming. Good?
Walking home, but yep, I'm good.
So, Birdie, you giving me some indicators?
Oh,
Listen.
shit, woman.
Listen. Valdez is coming out just to... I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
She's on her way?
Yeah, she's on her way. I'm not really comfortable with this whole thing at all, but I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
Oh no, I don't mean to put you in that Indy.
Yeah,
Yep.
he
From
bogus.
now on, you know how it goes. You can't consume anything, okay? Because right now you're being detained.
Wait, what?
It's obvious that Scott is under the influence of something. Judging by his slurred speech, slowed reactions, and slight loss of motor control, Brooke is fairly sure he...
Yo, the thing is with substances, like, I don't understand. Like, for me, I don't know. Like, I don't get like this. Like, I could be really normal off alcohol. I don't know how niggas get fucked up like this off alcohol.
He's been drinking. At this point, Scott is no longer her supervisor. He's just a suspect in a case, and what's more...
Like, I only hit 2 points in alcohol. Either I'm, like, functional fully, or if I get fucked up, I would be like, I'm super fucked up, I'm just gonna slump. Like, I would not ever be in a situation where I'm drunk and I'd be out of it and have no motor skills and be slurring my shit. Like, I'd be relatively normal.
He's drunk and likely unpredictable, a combination which can be incredibly threatening to a female officer.
Please don't make my life difficult.
I would never do that to you.
Okay, I'm very uncomfortable right now.
And I apologize for putting you in that position. Are you on?
Yes, I am. And I'm going to remain on for integrity. You know you can't smoke right now.
What?
Because if I'm going to do a DUI investigation, it impedes it, so you can't consume anything. I want to get that dog. This is a really cute dog.
He's drunk.
You can always train a dog. You can't consume anything. You're killing me.
Trying.
It's too late now.
After a short wait, another officer arrives at the scene, meaning they can finally start getting to the bottom of all of this with some sobriety tests. These lasted over 10 minutes, but it's not hard to tell how they went by just looking.
Like, I understand a lot of niggas are gonna be like, yo, they're biased, they're allowing him to do this and do that, but yo, be 100, bro. If you know someone, if you was the police and you know someone that you work with that person, you would be a little bit different. You wouldn't treat them the same you would treat everyone else. Everyone would do, bro. Keep it 100, bro.
At a few
I
seconds.
can't even fault
You may
them.
begin the test.
Now, say a nigga does some bogus shit, they just let the nigga off the hook because they're cool with them. I feel like that's bogus. You know?
1, 2.
He's fucked. Oh my god.
Judging by this and the overwhelming amounts of evidence against him at this point, the officers thought it was safe to conclude that Scott had been drinking that night and decided it was time to put him in cuffs. Something he was far from happy about.
There's things that we can do to fix this, but it's got the hinge locks. Okay. So, good to go?
Despite Scott being one of the most polite and respectful suspects ever on this channel, he was actually hit with a better sentence than the majority of criminal cops. After blowing a .156 back at the station, he was charged with driving under the influence and damaging property.
Okay.
He was ordered to pay just under $1,000 in fines, serve 50 hours of community service, and take multiple substance abuse and DUI classes, and had his driver's license suspended for 6 months.
Okay.
He was also sued by the driver of the vehicle he hit, and a cash settlement was reached. And on top of
Okay.
all of that, he also was suspended without pay for a week and given a last chance agreement, meaning one more slip up and he was out for good. Realistically, that's exactly
I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad. I actually don't think that's too bad of a punishment. He paid the nigga whose whip he fucked up. He has to take some classes, pay a fine, his license suspended. And he gets a little suspension from work. I don't think that's the end of the world. I don't think that's like what I mean too bad. I don't think that's like I think that's a fair punishment, bro.
how one of these cases should be handled. But when New Mexico police were put in the same
And if I'm the
position,
nigga who's getting my whip paid for, I'm gonna hike that shit up a little bit. I'm gonna hike it up a little bit, maybe a couple bags, then sell the rest of my fucked up whip. Probably get a newer whip. You know what I mean? Like, bro, to be honest, I feel like that was fair.
that showed just how corrupt America's cops can be.
I'm not gonna arrest you tonight.
Make him take some DUI
This
classes.
cop pulled over a truck in Lordsburg after suspecting the driver may have been drinking. However, after walking out to the window, he was hit with a wave of shock and disappointment.
Hello. The reason I pulled you over because you were kind of swerving back there. You're good?
The driver was the city's mayor, and this was the third time she's been pulled over for this exact offense.
What?
What's worse, she was driving like this with her foster child in the car.
You have your
What?
registration and your insurance, please? You okay, bud? Yeah?
The cops are now in an extremely awkward position, but after a short chat, they decide that they should proceed with the stop normally and do their jobs, at
Yep.
least for now.
Hey, Glenda, do you mind stepping out of the vehicle? We'll review paperwork on my unit real quick? How much is the ID?
3 or 4?
3 or 4? Okay.
As Glenda exited the vehicle, both of the officers noticed a strong smell of alcohol on her, and she quickly
I would even though the other nigga hit a nigga, paid off the nigga's whip. I believe this is still more severe because there's a child's in the whip.
admitted to having a few drinks that night. Her slow speech and movements implies that she's definitely over the legal limit to drive. But this is the third time she's been pulled over for driving drunk. Will this really
And she
be the
does
time she's punished for
and
it?
she a multiple time offender. Yeah.
This officer certainly thinks there's a chance.
Let me just get a phone.
Get who? You know I'm the type of cop who doesn't give breaks, okay?
You're the type of cop that what?
That doesn't give breaks. When I approached the vehicle, I did notice an odor of alcohol coming from alcohol coming from inside the vehicle. When I observed you walk out, we were kind of swerving all over the place, okay? And then right now, you're just, as you're standing, you're kind of swaying side to side. Thing is, you're the mayor, okay? I'm your employee.
Doesn't matter.
I'm your employee. But now that you're standing downwind, I can smell it. Okay?
Well, I'm not denying it.
Yeah, we can smell it on you, and the way you got on your vehicle, it's not good.
As the officer said, Glenda is their boss, so there's clearly a conflict of interest here. So they
Wow.
call up New Mexico State Police to handle it from here. But when the original cops learn of the outcome, they realize they probably could have done a better job themselves.
So you're right there at that point. I don't think you're quite over the limit off of the close.
Yo, my nigga. What? They didn't even do a breathalyzer. What do you mean?
You're right close to it. Where the limit might be .08, I think you're about a .06.
My house is literally
Right.
right around the corner.
I'm not gonna arrest you tonight.
What? Yo, where is the breathalyzer though? some bogus shit. Why the fuck isn't he doing? What do you mean? I think you're right at 0.06. No, nigga, you would do a breathalyzer on them. No, would you not? This is some bogus shit. See what I'm saying? Like I said, if it was someone you know, you might treat them differently. But this is actually just some bogus shit. What the fuck you mean?
Okay, but if you've had any, I just say don't drive.
Somehow, despite all the clues that the first two officers picked up, the state cops decided she wasn't over the limit when they arrived and was therefore free.
How do you decide that without her doing a breathalyzer, my nigga? I've never heard of them just making you walk a lot and she's stumbling and you don't breathalyze her.
To drive. Now there's
You're supposed to do all of that.
obviously the debate of corruption here, given that she's the mayor, but let's take his word as fact for now. The cop decided he thinks Glenda is at a
How you assume that? Bro, no. That's some bogus shit.
0.06 right now. But this was an hour after the initial stop was made. Taking into account that your blood alcohol level drops at a rate of around 0.015 an hour, Glenda was getting extremely close to the coveted 0.08 she'd be charged for. You may also be wondering why the cops didn't just use a breathalyzer to test her blood alcohol level immediately. The answer there lies in the Fourth Amendment. Cops have to provide probable cause that a driver is impaired before they're allowed to collect chemical evidence that proves this. That's what the sobriety tests are for.
No, nigga. I've seen... This is not probable cause?
Before they're allowed to collect chemical evidence.
That's bullshit though. That still don't even matter. Because nigga, she was still stumbling. Even if you're assuming she's at a 0.6, you would still have probable cause enough to go do a breathalyzer to make sure that she's under the influence. You know for a fact she's under the influence and she admitted to being under the influence. You already have probable cause.
That proves this. That's what the sobriety tests are for. The combination of these drivers
She admitted to being drinking, man.
before they're allowed to collect chemical evidence that proves this. That's what the sobriety tests are for. The combination of these two problems is what led to Glenda going home that night instead of to jail, why this is her third time being pulled over for this, and why it probably won't be her last. But unfortunately for this next boss, his employee wasn't so kind when it came to his DUI stop.
That last one's the type of shit I be talking about.
Stay in your vehicle. Get back in your car. I'm drunk?
No, Captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
A what? Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
Yeah, this nigga's not trying to hear none of that shit. He don't give a fuck. Oh my god, that nigga's fucked up.
I just got a ride.
You've been drinking tonight, sir.
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Oklahoma corrupt as fuck. For him to be like, yo, turn the camera off. Turn it. That means it's a regular occurrence. Like, they be on that shit over them, bro.
How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
This guy isn't just drunk. He's absolutely hammered, even to the point where he thinks the camera can't hear him whispering. But despite the captain's pleas, the officer refuses to turn off his camera and continues with the investigation.
This nigga told me.
You gotta be kidding me.
Right there, hit the nigga like, but as soon as he, I'm not turning the camera off, this nigga look. Look how this nigga's, oh my god, y'all can't even see this nigga face. Look how this nigga's looking at this nigga, bro. Straight hatred. Yo.
How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over me when you turned off here, you didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not
Lying
much?
like shit.
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor? How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
You're fucked.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here.
Yes.
Come over to the rear of your vehicle.
Bro's fucked. He's
You got
fucked.
weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
Those must have been a strong few beers, as not only was he stumbling over his words, but apparently also swerving across both lanes on his way home. The captain is then searched and told to stand in the open where he's tested on his balance and sobriety.
Hands down by your side, please. Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pin, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pin without moving your head, okay? Come over here. It's a little bit more level. I'm going to demonstrate for you first. While I'm demonstrating, I want you to stand with your feet together, hands down by your side, just like this. All right, sir? What's your name?
Matt French.
Matt French? Mr. French, stand just like that for me. When I tell you to begin, okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your
This nigga
left
might
or
take a
right
step
foot.
and fucking collapse. He's
I want
drunk
you to
as
lift it
shit.
approximately 6 inches off the ground. And
Holy
when you look at your
fuck.
toe, I want you to count by 1,000s, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005.
Shit like this be fucked up. I have bad balance. Like, this is some shit I fuck up sober, nigga. Put my 1 foot up, 1001, 1002. I might fuck that up. Normal, nigga. I actually might have a better chance doing that shit drunk than sober. I ain't gonna lie.
And so forth.
And like, they tell you to put the alphabet backwards and shit, nigga. I can't do that shit, period, nigga. What?
So I tell you to stop.
Any, yo, who knows that the alphabet backwards? Just like, they tell you, yo, boom, boom, and you just sit there and do that shit off the top of your fucking head. You a fucking lie. Nobody knows that.
time you lose your balance or your foot touches the ground, just go ahead and pick your foot back up and continue to count, okay? Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
Yeah, I could fuck this up normally, bro.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Yo, this shit is crazy, bro.
Turn that off.
Like, they
I
just...
cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn on this body
I
cam.
do, but I'd like to talk to you.
No, nigga. No, nigga. You're going to jail, nigga.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
You
done.
can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
and I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer. And I take
He trying to finesse his way up out of this bitch. No, nigga. This not... Well, where they were? Oklahoma?
hold up.
The niggas he be locked in, they're fucked. I don't think this nigga actually knows him like that. He don't know them. This nigga's probably in a different city or in a different district, whatever the fuck. So whatever district this nigga in, that shit need to be investigated, nigga.
Well, I don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the president of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking for that.
Respect.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Even as the captain begs him to turn his camera off and just talk, the officer stands his ground and states that he has to treat everyone the same or his job
as
and
he should.
livelihood could be at risk.
As he
He's showing
should.
a fantastic amount of integrity that unfortunately we don't get to see too often, likely due to people like this trying to pull rank. They then continue with the third and final test, involving simply walking heel to toe for 10 steps.
Alright, anytime you're ready, you may begin.
1, 2, 3.
This is another one that I think I low-key could do better so drunk than sober, nigga. Like this one. These shit's really dumb as hell. All of these tests is dumb as shit. I just have bad balance. I'm a lengthy ass nigga, bro. My body, the way my body is like uneven, nigga. I'm like tall as shit. So like, right, gang. I'm 6'2". My upper body's fucking whatever, and then my legs is like fucking like these or something, bro. I start swaying and shit, bro. I think I'd do better on this shit drunk than sober. Like, see, this nigga's cooking right now. He's fine. He looks like fucking.
1, 2.
He doing that shit straight.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Did he do heel to toe?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
No,
Put your
nigga.
hands behind your back, sir.
Now that the investigation is concluded and the perp is placed under arrest, the officer turns off his camera and returns the captain to the police department. Not only was he suspended from his position as Oklahoma police captain, but he was also hit with the regular punishments for DUI, likely amounting to a small fine and a few months in jail. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure
Holy
you're subscribed
shit.
to see.
That's how that shit go, gang. And out of all of those niggas, he was the only nigga that I can remember that's telling niggas, yo, turn off your camera, turn off your camera. So he was definitely the niggas he be locked in with in his district for sure are corrupt, nigga.
Something, baby, I like just how you blushing. And maybe we could bust it at the function. Turn nothing to something. Wish you could just see the horrors of my life may upbring.